Bitch, look me in the eye and tell me you don't like a tattoo on a boy. Oh, let's not talk. You want to talk about some lip rings? Let's talk about lip rings.
Let's talk about...
Look me in the eye and don't fucking lie to me and tell me you don't like a lip ring.
Your proof?
I can pull up so many of our videos.
Pull it up, because I don't remember ever going crazy over a lip ring.
Or an eyebrow piercing, or an eyebrow slit.
I never said anything about eyebrow slits.
Okay.
I've admitted
you're telling me, Chen, an obsession with the lip rings, and you're like, thank you.
I don't
know. Whoever did this.
What else?
Who else had a lip ring? I think in Coco Bop, Baekhyun had a lip ring.
I don't remember.
And who else? Someone else had a lip ring in a video as well, but I don't know. Oh, what one was it? I know we've had eyebrow piercings. I know JB has piercings, an eyebrow piercing,
count.
and a nose ring.
JB does not
JB
count.
JB does count.
He is the exception to the rule.
No, he's
had
not.
more piercings than anybody.
That's well.
Yeah.
Oh, what about when Taemin had his little piercing things in that video that we watched? Do you want me to pull that one up? Because I could definitely pull that one up.
I mean, what video?
Yeah. Okay, the third one that we watched. Remember the third one that we watched? When he had all kinds of different looks and he had the double... Oh, now you don't know. Now you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, go hug RJ because you can't escape this one. Yeah. You want me to pull it up right now?
I'm a good girl. I don't want to show me.
That's what I thought. So yeah, supposedly Tay still has the neck tattoo thingy in this. I don't know if he has the shadow like me here though. I don't know.
I do like the occasional tattoo.
Shut the fuck up.
As a person who has tattoos, I enjoy the occasional tattoo.
Well, ooh. This is the first. Okay, when we watched James Corden Black Swan, we did not see Jungkook's sleeve.
We did not. Who do we see at the Cook's sleeve?
I don't know. We didn't see it in
we did not.
Anything that I've watched, we have not seen Jungkook's sleeve yet. Oh, I wonder if they give us a sneak peek or something. Because I mean, we've seen his hands because that's kind of hard. Unless he's wearing a glove, that's hard to avoid. But he hasn't shown. Apparently he got a full sleeve. Apparently he got a full sleeve. Which getting a full sleeve all at once is a lot, dude.
It's a lot.
Holy cow.
That's a lot on the body.
Yeah. I'm assuming he must have gone in a couple different sessions, but I don't know. Oh my God. He's probably wearing long sleeves again like he has been, but man, I wish that we could just full on see it one time. You know what I mean? But, Korea's so weird with stuff like that. Yeah. I wish they weren't. I wish they could just be themselves, Okay. Okay, well, let's intro this. You ready?
Oh, that's right.
I know. I almost forgot. Hey. I totally hiccuped. I was I literally hiccuped in the middle of that. Say what? Hey guys, welcome back to Say What Reacts. Back again. Finally.
With a BTS video for you guys.
What she said. So we are finally watching the BTS on official MV. Yeah. So I've been trying to stay away from everything on social media in regards to this. I've seen a couple still shots. Anyone who has sent me any gifts or any threads or anything like that, I have avoided all of it. I don't want to know. I don't want to see or hear, or I don't want to know.
No.
Obviously, we know what it sounds like, and we've read the lyrics. So that's the one good thing about this is literally from the first view, I'm gonna start pausing and nitpicking everything about it because I don't have to worry about the lyrics because we've already read it. We know. So should we watch it once through just without pausing
and then
go back like we normally do? But this time we don't have to go back for lyrics. We can go back for storyline. Now I do know regarding storyline, this is supposedly not. Oh, well, let me check. This supposedly is not BU certified content. Let me just check though. Show more. It is not. It's usually at the end here. It would say it, and I don't see it. No animals were harmed in the making of this film. That's very interesting. Okay.
Okay.
That's interesting. Okay. All right. Well, there's that. It's good to know. I'm glad about that. I'm very happy about that. Now I'm really curious. Shit. Like, okay. Okay, so we will watch it once through without pausing. Then we're going to go back and kind of dive in because there's no way. Okay, it may not have to do with the actual like storyline, their continued storyline, but there's no way that, because I've heard this is like a movie. I have heard that.
It's almost 6 minutes long, so.
Oh, that's a true story. So there's got to be something going on here. You know what I mean? So whether it's not part of that storyline, this may be its own thing within itself.
Maybe.
And we literally just got finished listening to the album again because you just got to listen to it, and we kind of see the progression of the album. I mean, the album starts with like Persona, and it has like with Shadow. It starts with Shadow and that struggle, and then you see them each finding themselves in a way with all their solos, and talking about resetting the day and being happy and looking forward to the future.
Yes.
And it wraps up with We Are Bulletproof, talking about how throw stones at me, like we can do this, we can move forward, we're all together, type of thing. And then it finishes, actually ego comes after that. So Ego's a very like this, like let's move on to the future, like we're all bright and happy again, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, like I'm wondering if this is going to show a progression within the video like the album did. Do you see what I'm saying? If this is its own thing, I wonder if we're going to see that. But I have no idea because I don't know what the fuck I'm watching. Okay, let's just, I'm really just stalling. I don't know. Okay, let's just do this. Okay. Oh my God, what are we about to see? Okay, I'm not going to pause. Oh, real quick. Just I'm not going to pause. Did you know that the number in the top right-hand corner of a video, do you know what that stands for?
I'm assuming what, I don't know.
Age. This is recommended for 12 and up. I never knew that before. Like, so if you see one that says like 15, it's recommended for 15 and up.
Huh.
I know.
Interesting.
Who knew? Okay.
I did not know.
I know. I didn't either. That was a very recent thing. Who? Are they sleeping or are they dead? Oh, shit.
Oh.
Wait.
We're on a battlefield. Okay.
Damn. Okay. Oh. A white dove. That's symbolism if I've ever seen it.
He escaped.
It's a lot of drums. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pause, but I couldn't. Hold on. What the fuck is he, Noah?
No harm. No animals were harmed in the making of this film.
That makes sense now. No, he's not Noah. There's not two elephants. Sorry. There's not two giraffes. Okay. Okay. It's RJ! It's an alpaca! Oh, it's RJ! Oh, it's sorry. Okay, let me just... Oh. I thought I saw some... Look at his wrists.
I see the tattoos, baby.
Oh, I wasn't even... Oh my God, I wasn't even looking at the tattoos. I was literally looking at... I don't...
Is it? It looks like thorns.
Like a crown of thorns, like what they put on Jesus' head, but it's on it's tying his hands together. Okay, hold on. This is weird. Okay, because like Why does he look like Noah and now we got a crown of thorns? Is this like a, like...
I don't know.
It seems like there's a lot of biblical references, but I thought, like, RM was, like, atheist. I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe that has nothing to do with anything. Maybe let's just continue. I just kept looking at the giraffe. Like, that's a beautiful giraffe. Is it bird alive? I'm assuming the bird's alive. Wait, are those all empty cages except for the one bird left that he's holding? Those look like all empty cages. That, I feel like this whole bird thing is like really deep, I feel. It's almost like they had that many. Whatever that symbolizes, they had that many and he only has one left. You think it symbolizes innocence? Shit, I said I wasn't going to pause. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Baby.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. I keep trying to pause.
One second. Two things. The walls remind me of a movie I've watched. Have you ever seen The Maze Runner?
Yeah.
That looks like the walls. Another thing. The little girl. Isn't there a cover of something with a little blonde girl?
What?
Oh, there's a cover.
It reminded me of that movie where they couldn't look because
the
Sandra
Bird
Bullock.
Box. But but I swear there's a cover with a little blonde girl.
What are you talking? What cover?
I don't know.
The cover of an album?
I don't know.
Visual cover or
I don't know.
Song cover or visual cover?
Know. I've seen something where it's a little.
So visual cover, not song cover.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
You okay?
No.
Jesus Christ! You went through it just now.
See, it looks like the Maze Runner.
A little bit. Oh, I love that you can hear the water sound. Sorry. Let me back that up. I just got distracted. That's really cool. Sorry, I saw his tattoo. What is that? I want to expand it. What does that say? Shines? Something shines. Oh, what does that say? And what does that say? That is such symbolism. Is it Plea? Is that a flower? That's a flower. Looks like it.
He's pulling out a seashell.
Oh my god, I can't believe we actually got to see his tattoo. Sorry. Oh. That's like calling like the troops kind of like either the start of a war or like at signifying the end of a war type of thing. Like that's like a way to like rally everyone to like communicate. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I wasn't expecting any of that. I'm a little confused because weren't we just at the gate? And then all of a sudden he blew the thingy and the sky got dark and the volcano went off and now they're about to go off dancing. What is this shit? That's crazy. Oh, there's a lot of stomach. Ooh. What the hell? What? This part reminds me of Storyline, and you guys will know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to mention it right now because she's here and she hasn't seen all that. Interesting. What the fuck? What? Okay, hold on before it even continues. What was that whole thing? Oh, while we're paused real quick, because I know everyone's going to skip my beginning anyway. Yes, I understand X Celeste just released a unexplained video. However, and I know everyone's going to ask me to please watch it. However, please understand that I'm trying to form my own opinions, and I don't want to hear another individual's opinions about what happened in the video and what it all signifies. I like to figure that out my own organically. Like I watch this and then like I'll listen to interviews that they've been in, seeing and hearing little things that they give us regarding stuff in these interviews and kind of piecing everything together myself. Unless it's something that has come from BTS or Big Hit themselves and they've confirmed stuff, I don't really want to kind of dive deep into someone else's theories when they haven't been confirmed. And I hope that makes sense to you guys. It's just kind of how I you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to form my own opinions on how I perceive it because everything can be perceived differently. It just depends on what it means to you and how you are viewing it. So yeah, unless it's been like confirmed by like BTS or Big Hit, I don't necessarily want to dive too deep into what someone else's opinion of stuff is. And I hope that makes sense. No offense to her. She's amazing. She's an awesome army. I just don't want to dive deep into someone else's thoughts. I would like to form my own. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. Okay, I just needed to say that because I know I'm going to get a ton of comments mentioning this, and I will put you right to this timestamp where I started talking about this because you might have skipped past this. Yes. What are you thinking? Because you're back there contemplating a lot of stuff. I mean, we still haven't finished it yet. Let's finish it. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Were there that many trees before?
No. Maybe. No.
Oh, just hold on. Okay, there were not all those trees before. So the door opened, and then we got some lush green trees. Interesting. What is this? Is this from the volcano? lot of trees. There's so much symbolism. Look at all the birds. How many birds were there? Oh, we'll go back through it.
Why does that look like the rock from The Lion King? Everything.
Are they gonna hold up Jungkook?
Everything you see.
Baby. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wait. What did that say at the end? Hold on. Sorry. No More Dream, which is a song. Dream. So before, it's almost like they couldn't dream for things, but now they can. Now they're saying dream.
I'm going to be honest with everyone. I am confused 95% of the time. Please do not ask me questions.
Okay, well, I'm going to go back through it. I'm literally going to try to figure out, like, I'm going to pause on each scene. I want to look at the details that are happening.
You go for it. I'm just going to enjoy the view.
Okay, there's a lot of dead people on the ground.
Yes, because we are on a battlefield.
Yes. Okay, so, like, white doves symbolize, like, peace and innocence and purity and stuff like that.
And it's dead.
And yeah, and so this obviously is signifying the fact that they are trying for that, and they've been shot down. Like, they want, you know, they're striving for that goal of you know, peace and, you know, purity and harmony and all that stuff and unison and all that good stuff, and it's literally been shot down. So yeah, that's interesting.
Why does he always look confused?
He looks confused in the storyline. He's
always
confusing
looks
me, and now he still
confused.
looks confused here. That I'm almost wonder, like, if there's little, even though it's not technically, you guys know that even if it's not technically BU certified, there still could be tiny little things
always
here
looks
and there
lost.
that could relate in some way, shape, or form. You guys know what I'm talking about. Even though it's not BU certified. Like Serendipity, not BU certified. But okay, so, and he's escaping from where? What looks like a prison. Okay. Okay, why does it look like he has freckles? Because I'm about to die. I'm just saying. It looks like he is sprinkled with a tiny bit of freckles. That's a ginormous drum in the back of that truck.
I did not notice that drum the first time.
That is fucking huge.
And then there's a little man with a drum in his hand.
Little drummer boy.
There's a little man with a drum in his hand.
When you said a little man, I was like little boy, little fucking drummer boy. Interesting. Okay, that's a big ass pile of drums. But why are they all just in a big ass pile?
Because they can't fit on the truck with that big one on the truck.
You're dumb. No, but what does it signify? Like, it's usually like, don't people like, isn't like a
drums
drum
are like before we go to war, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and obviously they already have been in war because we see the battlefield with all the dead people. So they've already gone to war. So that's why the drums are like in this big pile.
Well, are the drums from the people that were in war?
Possibly.
The people that we saw on the battlefield.
Yeah. What is that pile of shit behind him? I don't know what that is. There's just a bunch of stuff there.
He's just chillaxing on the dirt with little piles of grass around it.
And why is the little girl blindfolded so she doesn't have to see everyone dying on the battlefield, so she doesn't like be scarred from it? And that's like his one bird left he needs to protect. So that's like,
Last string
is
of
the bird
innocence.
us?
Maybe.
Does like the bird represent army? Or does the little girl represent army? Like they're trying to protect us in a way? But that smile though.
Sir. Stop it. You're beautiful.
He really is though. This scene is really interesting.
Well, animals were harmed in the making of this film.
Yes. So it almost looked like the boat. I mean, I'm sorry, but how can you see the scene and not think Noah's Ark? I mean, there's no way this scene doesn't have something to do with some sort of Noah Ark reference. There's just no way. I'm sorry. Because, I mean, I understand there's not two of every single animal. I get that. But, like, between the ship and between the variety of animals that we have here,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just, there's no way they didn't know that people would think Noah's Ark when seeing this. So I feel like that has something to do with something. Because why would they set the scene like this if that is so not what they were going for? I don't know, why that. Oh, there's two birds too. I just saw the birds. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting that the leader is in the scene because, it was Moses' job. It was Moses' job to protect the animals from the flood so that they, could basically still continue to carry on after the flood was over, and if there would still be life left and not just everything completely gone. So that's interesting that the leader is also the one in this scene, kind of in charge, I guess, or protecting of. I don't know. It's very interesting. And the giraffe is very pretty. Can we just talk about the alpaca's floofy legs? Because his legs are floofy and I can't. Seriously, like, I don't want to try to get biblical here, but there's literally a vine of thorns wrapped around his wrist, and we just had like a Noah's Ark scene. And there's the freaking little drummer boy. Like, I'm so confused because I don't think that they would intentionally like go for very like religious things, because not everyone is religious like that. But I can't help but feel that there's something going on with that. What do you think? Because I know you're not very religious. What do you think in seeing this stuff?
I mean, that's kind of where my mind went.
Okay, even though you're not religious, that's also where your mind went? Okay, cool. So I'm not just putting my bias on that. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure.
At least with the boat. At least with the boat. That's
yeah. What about the wrist, though?
The wrist, kind of. But it also makes me wonder where he was running away from. That's why they wrapped his wrist in vine, or not vine's thorns. Is that the dead bird in the cage?
No, because he's covering the cage now, and that's what he brings with him at the end. I know. I thought it looked dead too, right? Upside down? Yeah. I thought so too. Unless he's a magician. It's like, watch this.
Abracadabra.
Maybe. Well, wait. Maybe it is. Because we saw the only bird we've seen is the dead bird on the battlefield. And all of a sudden, it did look... You know what? Is it?
It looks like it's upside down.
Okay, it is literally upside down. You're right.
It looks like it's dead.
Okay, that's interesting.
But at the end, we saw him clearly open the cage or whatever, and it flew away.
Wait, hold on. Okay, see, my mind's going to religion again, though. Okay, so...
You're going to have to explain it to me, because I'm not...
I know. I'm not, like, hugely either, but, like, I do believe. But, like... Okay, so... Jesus, obviously, he was made to where he was, like... condemned, and he was made to wear the crown of thorns, and then they nailed him to the cross, and they walked him through, then he died. They even did the spear to the rib to make sure he was dead, blah, blah, blah. And then like 3 days later he rose, right? And it's like this bird is dead. This bird that represents, typically a white dove represents, you know, peace and purity and, you know, even freedom and stuff like that. And it's clearly dead looking. And at the end,
It flies away.
it flies away. Which is just interesting with this whole thing. I'm really not trying to go a religious route here, guys, but like it's just there's a lot of very interesting things here that keep drawing my mind in that direction. And as far as the tons of empty bird cages, it's like it's almost like they've tried and they've tried and they've tried and like have been unsuccessful through their journey. Like, you know, like they've been shot down, like their last hope. Well, but I feel like the bird has something to do with the Jungkook getting free finally and making that like call. And that like kind of like that was like him rising again, you know, in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like everything kind of came to life. You see what I'm saying? Like the trees grew, the bird flew away, like everything's now alive all of a sudden. You see what I'm saying? What is wrong with you? But you see what I'm saying? Everything's now alive all of a sudden. After he got free and he was no longer in the Vine of Thorns and he made that call with the conch shell and they had their dance party. But you see what I'm saying? Like the bird's now alive. The trees are now alive. Like the girl can now see again because it's safe, you know? Like, I don't know. It's very interesting. That drummer boy does not look happy though. I'm just saying.
He does not look happy.
Or he's bored AF. It's one or the other.
He's like, I've been holding this drum while he dances.
Yeah. Be like, he's the only one left with the drum. Oh.
He put the sheet on and the bird started flapping.
Yeah, okay. That's significant. And that's before the image of Jungkook going into the water. So what I just said before doesn't make sense.
That random hook, though, is creepy. Just
That's the
I know, but it's
what it
weird.
hangs by. Very weird. It's not like his hand. It's my finger. Okay, so that's interesting that he put the sheet on and the bird comes back to life. Interesting.
And he's like, when he did that, he looked to the window like, what just happened?
Did anyone see that?
He's like surprised. He's like, wait,
Well,
what?
like he was surprised that the bird's now alive. So he's like, what just happened?
Like that. He's like, what just happened?
It's like something changed.
Yeah.
Interesting. What did change though? Like what
Right.
caused that to happen? What caused the shift? Because all of that's before what I thought caused it, which was him freeing himself. That's what I thought caused the shift. Him freeing himself and blowing into the conch shell. But that bird came back to life before he freed himself. So I don't think I'm correct with that. But you look at RM looking like he's praying. This is I'm really not trying to go biblical here, but like it's just hard not to with just a lot of the imagery that they're giving us. I mean, he's literally like in a praying position, you know. Very interesting either way. And even just him like looking up like you know, like sometimes like when you're like in duress or like it just like you're distraught, you just kind of like, you know, you look up to the heavens like for like help or guidance, you know what I mean? Like, and that's like him like look, you maybe not you, but like
I'm not the person to ask.
no, but I mean like you see what I'm saying? Like he's just kind of like looking up and then he like collapses, you know, kind of like seeking that help.
I mean, the only time I do that is when I'm praying not to punch someone in the face.
Exactly,
so.
but you get what I'm saying, right?
What you're saying.
Okay, this scene's very interesting
But it's got Jungkook with the little birdie on him.
but it looks like a vulture trying to eat him because he's
Yeah.
dead.
But maybe this is like the in between. Because he obviously didn't
Oh.
die.
But he's like,
Like, this is like...
oh, I see what you're saying. This is like the in-between. That would make sense.
Because it just an
And yeah, it's very...
field.
Okay, are these dead trees?
Because this looks like maybe, like, the root of, like, underneath the ground, what's the tree's, like, root.
Oh,
So, like,
so
when
it's
he
almost
hit
like
the
a flip.
ground, he flipped.
Oh, that's an interesting take. Yeah, because it doesn't... They almost don't look like dead trees. It almost
No.
looks like
That's what I'm saying. Like the vines underneath the trees. Like,
thorns,
yeah.
like vines, like... Yeah, it doesn't look like just a normal dead tree.
No.
These don't look like normal dead trees.
And it's so spread out.
The way
'cause
they're, the way they're like twisted
he's
and
in the woods.
and they're like, it's a single thing, most of them coming
Right.
up. Like a spike or something. Weird. And I think that is symbolizing like the crow like picking at him. Like, I don't know, like he's on the brink of death.
Maybe.
Or like,
Because crows usually are attracted to things that are dead.
crows and vultures.
Or things that are almost dead.
Yeah. Do you think that represents like the haters? Like trying to get you while you're down?
Maybe.
You know how people like, like people always try to kick you when you're down, and that's like them just like,
Picking at him.
yeah. And I love how that's happening and he's like, bring the pain. Interesting. Like, bring it on. Yeah, these aren't normal trees. I'm sorry. There's something going on with that. Okay.
And then we're in church.
This is almost like a church of sorts. Doesn't look like a standard church, but it's like a church of sorts. So what would the church represent here? Just hope, and that's where you go to like pray
Well,
and
it's
like
where most people seek guidance and
yeah.
reassurance. I don't know.
But then there's also a lot of controversy with like church type stuff. That's where a lot of people feel like things go wrong, as because people are like, they're supposed to be good, but they're really not. And it's really just like this one big system.
Right.
Rather than it being what it should be. So that's interesting as well. I don't know. And these are all what looks like young girls too. That's another why all young girls, at least they all look like they're young girls. What is that? Does that symbolize something rather than it being a mix of girls and boys? Why all young girls? It's almost like they survived that battle, and they're out of it, and they've found the path, they found the door, they found their safe haven.
I wonder if she has, because he's looking back like, what is...
No, I think he's looking at the door.
He is.
That's what I'm saying. So, and he's about to take off her mask because they're safe now.
Yeah.
That's what I think. They've gone through that battlefield. They survived. They're at the other side of it now. They found what they needed to, and he's like, "It's safe now. You can take off your blinder." Yeah. Oh, he's playing the drums now. He wasn't. The whole time he wasn't playing the drums, and he's playing the drums now.
With his little hands.
With his little hands. Doesn't even have sticks. There's probably some in that pile.
Probably.
Just grab a couple. So why is the drums now being played? Is it because they're at that door? They found the door. It's time.
It's like amping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like playing the drums and the doors are opening. It's like
Jungkook looks up, the door's open.
Lucky ass girl. Can we just talk about that real quick?
Let's go. Like,
lucky ass girl.
We're in this together. I got you.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, does she represent ARMY? You know what I mean? That's kind of like why I felt
because
that maybe
this door is leading us to like
their future.
Freedom.
Their
like
that's what
a new beginning.
Remember how I said I wonder if this is gonna like kind of flow with like the album and how the album progresses, and it's kind of like at the end of the album, like they show all their struggles, but like throughout it, it's kind of hopeful, and at the end, it's like everything's now growing, everything's better now,
like,
and
we're unified. The cover that I was talking about, it's the cover of Make It Right. That's what I was telling you.
That looks like the two of them.
Yeah, it looks like the two of them holding hands, like her.
Oh my god, it does. Oh my god. Okay, so she just looked at the. That's what she was freaking out about earlier.
I was like, I know, I've seen
it. And you're like, what am I talking about? Oh yeah,
it's the cover of Make It Right.
The Make It Right. With Lauv, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the blonde little girl, and that guy looks like Tay because of the black curly hair.
I'm like, I know, I've seen something like that before. That's what it was.
I feel like you're right. So that little girl does represent ARMY. Oh my god. I really think that you're onto something. Holy shit. Good call. I like when I feel like I'm figuring stuff out. Okay.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
No.
I knew I'd seen
my god, that's amazing. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. She's even wearing like a little blue dress thing.
Yes. That's why I'm like, I've seen that somewhere. Where have I seen it? And it was driving me crazy.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that you saw that and you figured that out because, yes, that makes me so happy. Thank you. Oh my god, that's totally like Make It Right. She's the little blonde girl. Do you remember the Make It Right video where she turns into the sword, I think, and he uses the sword to fight against the dragon, and so like it almost looks like she like left him, but like she never left. She just became something else.
Something that was helping him.
She became the weapon for him, so that he can save them both technically. Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm proud of you, Miss. I don't know nothing. Don't ask me any questions. Oh my god, I totally think that is a reference to Make It Right. Oh, good. I'm excited. And he totally looks like the black curly long hair. He did say, someone said something to him. I think they were on, was he on a live? Or is an interview? Somebody said something to him and it was a fan. And they were like, please cut your hair before you start doing promotions in America so people can see your beautiful face or something like that. No, it was before the Grammys. That's what it was. So before the Grammys, there was something that they did. I think he might have gone live or something before the Grammys and someone commented, please cut your hair so everyone can see your beautiful face the next day at the Grammys. And he commented that he couldn't cut his hair because he was filming something. And I don't know when this was filmed, but is this why he had to grow out his hair? So he looked like the person in the animation and from Make It Right. Because the animation Make It Right had longer, black, curly hair. Anyway. Okay. I feel like you are totally onto something with that. Okay. Oh, she's not in a dress. She's in overalls. But still, it's blue. The way the rock is just also like, just, and it's not like that rock has anywhere to go once you reach the top. You're just, okay, you reach the top. There's not like you go anywhere from that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but yet they're still just walking towards the top. So that's still a symbolism of walking, like succeeding and walking towards the future and striving for more, in a way. Yeah.
You did say you saw the Maze Runner, right?
I saw the first one, yes.
Okay. So, like, this probably has nothing to do with it, but I have to say it before I forget. Inside the maze was like death. Like they were constantly fighting to survive and everything like that.
Yeah.
But once, like outside, they thought that outside would lead them to freedom.
Right.
They're trying to get outside of this wall that's leading them
To their freedom.
to their freedom.
Hmm?
Weird. Baby found a pond.
How did that just like melt his spiky vines off though? How did the water just do that?
Magical.
It is.
You're beautiful. Now they're all coming together.
But you notice like it's just the 6 of them, and then Jungkook walks up. Oh, Soap is standing together. Sorry. I'm like, oh, Soap. Oh man, I wish we could see his freaking tattoo even better. That's so interesting. I really think that was the dead bird from the beginning of the thing. Because it was totally dead, and then he put the cover on, and all of a sudden it moved. What was that? He's a magician. But once again, I know this isn't BU certified, but it's very interesting.
Jin confuses me in general. Don't ask me questions.
I'm not. Blow it, baby. See, what is all this? This,
It's a lot of sticks. That's
Do you
what it
think
is.
this is before they went to battle?
What the hell is Tae wearing?
I don't know, but
His collarbones are out, but he's got the world's longest turtleneck on.
ow, something in my eyeball. Do you think this was them before they went to battle?
It feels very like I'm about to like.
I'm about to fuck some shit up.
Okay, I mean, look at Jimin's face.
Yeah. Yeah, Jimin looks like he's literally about to murder somebody.
Yes. He's about to murder that dance floor is what he's about to murder.
Make a murder me.
See?
Okay, can we just
His tum-tum.
it keeps lifting. Hello. I see them abs. You're trying to hide them. You're not flexing, but I still see them even though you're not flexing.
Hey.
Oh, he like went on his toes. He's like, ooh, he did a hee hee. Look, he did a hee hee. He totally did a Michael Jackson hee hee. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I wanted to see all of them. Hold on.
Oh God.
Look, orange.
Someone's gonna die of fun. Literally what that is.
Everyone is like, and Arm's like, hey. Look at his big ass smile on his face. I cannot. Fuck. Oh, Arm's such a happy boy.
Of fun.
Someone's gonna die. Yay. He's like, oh my God, you know what it reminds me? You know that little girl who's like walking away from the burning fire, the burning house behind her? She's like, that's totally what that reminded me of.
That's
You guys
him.
know that meme? Anyway.
Oh look, it's a ring of
Crown of
thorns.
thorns, almost. Interesting.
Baby's got he's got his little
Why is he holding the conch shell on
string.
a string?
Because he might have to whack someone with it. I don't know.
Interesting though. This is I feel like I'm making my own sense of the rest of the video, but I haven't been able to make sense of this. Unless this is just them the night before they went to battle.
Having a dance break.
Having a dance break, exactly. Sorry, I just
Sometimes
there was a gym in tummy. I just need to just give me 2 seconds. Yep. Okay. Just making sure. This is because you know the party that they have before battle. You know what I'm talking about. That's what this feels like. I don't know. That's just what this feels like to me. But I don't know why asteroids are about to rain down. And the moon looks cool. And
Why does it look like it's glowing from inside this shell? Because it is.
Yeah, it kind of does look like it's glowing inside the shell. Because where else would that light be reflecting from? Interesting. What does that mean?
Why are you asking me?
Hey, you figured out the make it right thing. Make it right reference. So I definitely do think that the little girl represents Army, if that's the case. Interesting. I'm still not 100% sure, other than the fact that this is before they went to battle. And I also don't know where this is, where the setting is, because you see the rocks don't look the same as any of the others that we've seen so far. And what is this? Like, what is... Like, they almost look like, you know, people, like, launch burning things into battle. Like, you know, with the big...
Catapult.
That thing, yeah. That thing. It almost looks like that in a way, because I mean, it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it's coming from the sky, like it's meteor. I mean, it looks like it's literally coming from somewhere behind them,
like
flung into where they are at. So I don't think it's from like volcano either. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely being flung into where they're at. Like, this is like the start of the battle almost to me. I feel like this was the night before the battle. This is what started the battle, and then they went to war. See what I'm saying? I don't know. And this is like, look at all the trees growing. That was like a very fast forward of the trees growing. Well, there's a little drummer boy. Okay. And so he, all of a sudden, he walks up like he's the last one. And they're now about to... The only thing I don't like in this scene is... So clearly it is edited and animated for all the trees to be there. But they didn't continue that here. So I would kind of wish that they would have followed through.
Where they're looking at, where the trees are at, is not where the battle was at. This is all where the battle was at. That's what they're leaving behind.
I know, that's what that is.
But did they do with all the trees on the other side? When all the trees
Yeah, because they haven't crossed through the wall yet. They haven't walked through the wall yet. They're staring in. See all of them behind them?
They mocked.
You see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Because you can also see where the sun is too. Where their shadows are casted. See, and that was like his okay, let's go.
I'm sorry, but when he did that, all I could think is The Breakfast Club.
Oh, yes. Don't you forget
There's
about
a lot
me.
of movie references in here.
Don't. That was totally at the end of Breakfast Club. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh.
Simba.
Stop trying to anoint RJ.
It's yours.
He's adorable. Yeah, I think this is, and then all of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there 7? There's 7 doves. There's 7 white doves. Just saying. And if that doesn't, and then it kind of swoops down and goes
steep ass rock.
It goes the flow. The doves go the flow of the rock, and that's the same direction they're going. Because obviously, there's nothing for them to do when they get to the top of the rock unless they're going to jump, which they're not going to do, right? So it's this all right here is just symbolism. Because why else would you honestly like crawl or not crawl, but climb all the way to the top of the rock? I mean, unless you just want like a really pretty view. Take a selfie. You see, he's about to get his phone. Interesting. And the light, the rays of light shining down on the rock from the sky. And it says like "No More Dream," which was one of the first songs that they had, and then now it's just "Dream." There is no more. This is hopeful. This is like totally hopeful, when before it seemed like it wasn't, and now it like, what is happening with my hair? Anyway, you see what I'm saying? Like it's totally like hopeful now. It's like "Dream" for the highest of heights.
Interesting.
Okay, are you like stroking your imaginary beard? Interesting.
Like the old guys.
So yeah, I don't really know if there's anything else more to add other than everything we've already said. I mean, we've like talked for like an hour.
I think you have talked for an hour. I've talked for about 10 minutes.
Look. Shut your face hole.
It's okay.
I like to try to figure things out.
I love you anyway. Despite you're crazy.
Whatever.
Anywho.
Okay, we're gonna go. Hey, your watch matches my hair thing. Yay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if anything that I said makes sense to you. Makes sense to her. Makes sense. Kind of makes sense to you too. Shut your face. So yeah, although I don't think that this obviously isn't BU certified, I definitely think there could be a couple little elements here and there that
I recognize the very confused Jin, or a dazed and confused Jin. Jin is just confused.
Yeah, I feel like there could be little elements that you could possibly be like, interesting. That could possibly be in line with the story in a weird way. I definitely feel like this was its own story within itself.
I did feel like I just watched a movie.
Yeah, I definitely felt like I just watched a movie. This was done beautifully.
It was very
Everything was shot very beautifully. I feel like it did kind of bring us on a journey, almost like the album did in a way, to where, we saw their flashback of the dancing beforehand. I feel like that was a flashback scene. So we have like, so you see them preparing for battle, struggling through battle, overcoming, and, rallying up the troops later and moving on into the future. Yeah.
Okay, then.
I'm sure I didn't get everything. I'm sure I missed a lot of references. But that's okay. I was very happy to try to piece together what I could.
Same.
So now I can actually read like your different threads and stuff that you sent me. I don't know if I'll go into like the whole like XLS video. I definitely won't react to it. But I'm sure I'll eventually watch it on my own time. But once again, I want to form my own opinions and kind of thoughts on what I'm seeing. And unless it's something that has been confirmed by BTS or Big Hit, I don't really want to dive too deep into other people's theories on something. Because I really have a lot of fun just trying to figure it out and make my own theories. So yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your take on what you thought this meant. Not what other people have thought or what you've read other people say, but what did you think? That's what I really want to know. I don't want to hear what you heard other people say. I want to hear what your actual thoughts are, because that interests me more. So yeah. So please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Do you want to hear something?
What's up?
I've been holding him for like 4 hours, and I just realized he has the little paws.
He has short little stubby arms and little paws. Yeah, don't you remember? I was literally like rubbing his paw. I was like literally like holding his hand and like rubbing his paw the other day because they're soft.
I just
They're little
he's
nubbies.
got little feet too.
What did you think he was feetless? Alpacas have feet, you know.
I'm so tired.
You're such a dork.
I'm so tired.
Oh my god.